Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Picked up right where we left off last episode. Seems like everything worked out. I was able to that last episode that you watched yesterday, maybe even today, in fact, if I published two, was 55 gigs. Got that sucker uploaded in record time. I was really excited, and it seemed like everything worked out like it was supposed to. So maybe moving forward, we're good to go on. We're good to go on uploading those big episodes like that and recording. You know what? How much space do we have over here? I kind of don't want to have to consolidate right now. We probably could. I could just buy shotgun turrets from the trader. You know what I mean? I just buy them. We did have an AK-47 stock too. So we could make one of those right now. Well, let me do this. Or, well, we could increase the quality of this one, I guess I should say. Assemble. 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 And do I have a 600 pistol? Is it worth keeping a 600 pistol? I mean, I don't have a 600 pistol, so we'll just keep it. We're going to combine these parts here, though. AK-47 parts. And I'll start using the AK for the Horde Knights if we jump down and act all crazy. I could combine a lot of this stuff. Let me stick this little bit of lead in here. What I mean to roll up on the boards like that. Brass goes in there. Oil goes in there. Bullets go over here. Yeah, without having to buy any of those bullets, we've collected a decent amount. And 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum. These are the first couple parts we've collected for the 44 Magnum, right? 44 Magnum parts and cylinder. And I thought I had collected one other piece for it, but maybe not. Also, well, we'll worry about that later. I can stick this in there and that in there. We'd probably almost make a purple sniper rifle now. Not that I'd ever use it for anything, but almost could. I probably should have done this off recording. I'm trying to include you all in as much as I can and still get a lot done. This is kind of I don't want to say a waste of time, but it is kind of a unneeded thing I'm doing here. 600. All right. And combine those, combine that. $600. All right. Well, assemble. I could have combined those two. Nice. Look at that, a purple AK-47. You couldn't ask for better. Guess you could ask for a 600. What are you doing, Spartan? Putting gun parts in there. I want to keep that all nice and pretty. All right, there we go. Well, Fisher Price, my first AK-47 here on this Let's Play. All right, so the you know where the tuna goes, and this is gonna go over here. We're going to grab a little bit more concrete. I want to get back to building. I also want to go on another trader run and grab some more of those solar banks. You don't want to miss many opportunities to grab those. Look at that. 37 tuna we are up to. 37 tuna. Ain't no joke, folks. Getting ourselves a nice little apocalyptic emergency stash of tuna. You know, I said we needed to go get wood, and I keep putting that off, but I need to do it at some point and get that wood growing again and get our garden growing, because before you know it, Grand Spartan's gonna completely run out of meat stew. The ability to make meat stew. Before I move on, though, why don't I do this? I said I was gonna do it last time before last episode. Was not able to do it, get it done. I really hope this doesn't collapse. It shouldn't. I heard something break. I heard something fall. Did you hear that? something just fell up top. I bet it was that silly... that same thing that fell on yesterday's episode. I know it was. It's like right under this area is where it's at, you know, so, and I'm guessing that this ladder, all the way up here, let's say we didn't have anything in there, kind of takes a space. It counts as a space. Now we can take it down and fill it in with dirt. I don't have any gas on me. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. Let me take that ladder down and fill that space in. Son of a gun. So I just lost more bulletproof glass. Hopefully not a lot. I'm hoping not a lot, but I heard multiple things fall. What was it that fell? I swear to you, I heard the noise of something falling. Well, fortunately, it doesn't look like anything did fall. Unless it's down below me. Down below me. All right, let me grab some gas. And... this is a long tunnel. This is going to take a while. I might almost do this off recording. I don't know. We can probably get it done in about 5 minutes, maybe. If I hurry, if I rush with it. Originally, I had full intentions on running power from down here, and that's why I left the tunnel here. Remember, we had it as an entrance to our base, our horde defense early game. And I said, well, I'll leave it here because I can come back and run some underground power. But I'm gonna stay away from the underground power. I think I gave it a shot on the stream series. And I'm getting this weird lag thing now, and someone said it could be that, you know, it's doing a stability check and you have those tunnels going under your base. And it really started to make me think, and it's like, well, I don't need that anyway. I like the above ground power with the light poles the way I do them. I know it looks kind of old school, but, you know, it's the apocalypse, folks. You're not going to be all perfect with everything. You know, we're not the power company with special tools to bury the cables and stuff. You know? So inside your building might be a little different. You might want to fancy that up a little bit so you aren't tripping over wires. But outside, kind of like the idea of the light poles. I've enjoyed doing it that way, and I think it gives it a very unique look. Now, I don't get out on YouTube very often, if at all. And so I don't know how other people are doing it on their channels. You know, how they're running their power. But if I had to choose a way, it would be from above. And you'll see my idea or my take on it. If you don't watch the stream series, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But I've used it on several base designs also, not just the stream series. But like I said, if you don't follow the stream series, then you'll find out here soon enough my take on how I would do that. Because when we looked over at the lighting for the forge room, the new forge room, I said, you know, I don't like that. Then it hit me. I said, you know what, I can fix this. I can make it look really nice and sharp, and I plan on doing so here in the very near future. Little things like this kind of holding me up. This is a project that I keep putting off, and since I had that collapse last episode of the glass, I figured, oh yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done with it. Oh, I said 5 minutes. It really was just 5 minutes. But since I had that collapse, I needed to get this done. Need to fill it in. Maybe it's going to help me. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, no more chance of any type of collapse up there because of this tunnel. And if it happens again, well, it's probably something to do with too much weight on that little area, the bulletproof glass, and having to hold up the concrete and all of that. I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but I certainly can rule this out moving forward. Let me fill that in and pick that up. Fill you in. Phil Ewan. Nice fella. Phil Ewan. All right. Well, that was about 250 or so dirt. That's done. I can take that out, that thing there. Well, what I'll probably do is I'll probably fill this in too. Eventually, I'll fill that in. I'm not going to need that tunnel anymore that I can think of for anything. We'll leave it there for now, but like I said, eventually we'll fill that in. Well, I went overkill on that. Let's take our frames. We'll probably need those. Let's stick this in there and take a full stack or two. Inside corner, we're going to take all of the different various shaped blocks. Plates. Those. What are those? Bulletproof glass. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all we'll need. I'll make whatever else it is that I need here. And let me see. How many bulletproof glass blocks could we make here? 150. All right, nice. 149. So how about here? Only 31. What am I short on? Is it lead? Oh, it's glass. I bet it's glass. Well, we're smelting that down currently. Matter of fact, let's get another half stack and split it up in there. The other one I'm pleased with. I think between what we have, what I can make in here, and a little bit that I'm going to have in there, it'll be enough. It'll be enough to get it all done in the end. I have 2 more hallways to do. 2 more hallways, and we'll be done with that. So, excuse me, we finished up the other side. And, you know, that looks okay. I think it was Draco sent me a picture earlier today of something he had done with the inside corner. I don't know if I grasped if I could pull out the detail in the picture. But in this corner, what I noticed was his glass was 1 block higher. Draco, if you're watching, your glass was 1 block higher, I'm pretty sure, than mine is here. You know, see, mine's like right above connected to this, and I think your curve piece was 1 block higher, so it would have matched up with the top of that block on that base there, so it wouldn't work out the same. I don't like that. Maybe we can come up with something different, but this is what I wanted to change. And I think I missed my point on what I was trying to do here also. I set out to do something here, and then I didn't go all the way through with it. It was either early or it was late when I recorded. All right, let me stick some of this stuff in there. We don't need that. Let's get our rebar back out. And then what I really wanted to do, something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. And, oh, I still have my rebar sitting over here. That's not good. Zombie could have climbed up there, I guess, sort of. And the same thing here. I would have wanted to have done this number there. Made it its own little thingy. You know, its own little, just like I did the rooms over there. Have it raised up a block. Have it raised up a block. It wouldn't matter necessarily that the corners were solid or squared. We could do an angle block. Probably do an angle block all the way down. You know what I mean? Do an angle block. But that was what I set out to do, and I didn't do it. I was all confused. I was looking down from below. I wasn't thinking about what I want to do up here. But have all of that connected into a room, just like we have a room there. Build it that way, and I think that would provide a better place of connection instead of having that corner like that. Now we could do the tops instead of these flat blocks up here. Did I have any corner blocks down here in the base? I'm sure I must have somewhere, right? Maybe I even stuck them over in the chest over there. Oh, there's some. The tops. There you go. 234 of those. All right. Thought I had some. So we could round out the top like we did on the other part over there. Same thing. So you see what I'm saying now and what I wanted to do. And why I didn't do it that way, I don't know. You know, it's squirrel. I got sidetracked again. All right, so let me turn it down a little bit here. Sorry about that, headphone users. Please don't bill me for your hearing. Your hearing doctor bill. Brand Spartan cannot afford that. All right, advanced. Well, I don't know if I can do that yet or not. Let's save that for last. We'll figure out how to fancy that up last. I might go with a curve block for that. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So I'm going to have to take all of this down. And how much blast I have? Well, I have, is that bullet? That's bulletproof. I have almost 200 of those. So I want to take this corner out. I can do away with that. We don't need that anymore. Get rid of these blocks here. There's probably 100 ways you could do this, but my idea was to make this similar to each room that I have created. And I hope that I don't need to go out one more block to do this properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an odd number and all. Leaves that kind of place there in the outside corner. We can figure out what to do with that. That's not a concern. Let me take this down. It's not much of a concern now because I can make plenty of this stuff. How much curve do we have? 107. We have almost 200 bulletproof curves and plates each. That's maybe the most surplus we've had. Plus, we could make another, 300 or something like that. 150 if we had to. So I'm not as nervous messing around with this now as I was before. Before we were such short supply on this stuff. I couldn't do what I'm doing now. I couldn't sit here and say, okay, well, let's change this and let's do that and try some different things. We can do what we want to do. All right, so with that being done, now, and I think, like I said before, when I get things painted, things look a little better than what they do before they get painted. So now I need to decide what I do here. I put one of these. Whoops. Like that. All right. You right here. But I'm gonna have to go curved all the way up to make that look right. Little man of the game wants some more meat stew, he's telling me. He's saying, I's a hungry Grand Spartan. So I could. So I did that over there on the other side somewhere. I put a square block and then I put a curve. We'll do that again here. I don't need to take that down and let it collapse. All right, Now, I was a wandering horde going by. And there. Okay, they passed right on by. And I'd have to do the same thing over here too, right? Make it look right. I could go square on the bottom, and then that way this round piece matches up, because it's not going to match up to this piece. You know, this round piece is going to be an awkward gap right there. Do the same thing here. Let's take this down. Oh, I didn't mean to take that bottom block out. That's all right. Boom, done. Oh, we got the top two blocks quickly. All right. And then use this here. Can I get away with it that way? Can I do what I want to do here? Because I've not had to do this and join two rooms like that. I almost needed one more gap. I almost needed to move this block right here. You know what I'm saying? And then have that one extra block gap in between both sides. How does this look over here? How will it look? I think it'll be okay. Let's add these in. Let's do an advanced placement. And see what this looks like. Because this will be the format I have. Oh, I think I just missed it. I have to do this in the place we've already done it. And I have to do it 2 more times. There and over there. All right. So let me go ahead and get these in place first. Well, all you can hear is the wind in the trees. All right. How does that look over here? Let me build my way out here just a little bit, and that way don't you fall off that edge, Grant Spartan. You do it. This weird curve piece makes me feel like I'm gonna fall. And now the inside. Let me stick my spike club away and get these out. The inside would be like that and like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, following me. Make sure that's going to work out properly. Make sure it's going to work out properly. We could even do something different with the blocks in this particular section right here. You know? Like put some solid bulletproof glass blocks instead of the plates. Just change it up on the corners a little bit, just to be different. I don't want to go clicking all fast and get it wrong. Let me move up on my microphone. I'm all kicked back in the seat tonight. It's late. Been up since early. Now, here, it is kind of an awkward little spot right there. I wonder what I could do. It's like I said, I think my original intentions were to come back here. And right there. And then that would give me a nice space in between to kind of give a transition. But I like this. I like this better than I like the last way we had it. We'll have to fancy up the outside a little bit. I'll have to figure out some cool way to do that. That goes all the way up rounded. All right, so that's good. Now, how could I do this? You can only put one side in one way. It would most likely a solid block in there. And that might not look bad from the outside. Once we upgrade it, that might not look bad to have a solid block. And those places over there. This part's fine. This part you can do whatever you want to do with it. But in here, maybe put a... because we couldn't do a plate. I don't think we could do a plate. Let's see what a plate looks like up in there. Yeah, you have that little gap right there. So a solid block would have to go into place there. If I upgraded these solid blocks like that, it actually would give us the ability to put. We'll probably just stick with the lower lighting. I was gonna say some cool, like a dome light in the middle here. You know what I mean? And we don't even need this block. We don't even need this one. We just need those. Or maybe even do it all the way around like this. What does that give us? 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Let's upgrade it and see what it looks like. And then in the corner, an advanced placement for this. Come on, advanced placement. Get it the way I want it. You know what I mean? Just to give it a little smooth coming around the corner. We could have done ramps there, but I don't know that the ramps would have looked right with that extra gap in there. Maybe it would have. But what I was saying about this is now we have this extra space. Instead of using the plate glass, we could use the plate glass, but we could also get away here with using the advanced, because I'm going to have a lip out here now. You know what I mean? I'm going to have a lip. If I put it right there. I don't know if I want that lip out there like that. Not that it's going to make a difference. But we can put a solid block in there. A solid glass block in this particular location. And I could take this down. Don't need that. And we won't need that. Okay, now those match up properly. And let's go grab the blocks, the solid glass bulletproof blocks. I haven't really used those for much. I have 45 of them, so there we go. Let me get that there and stick the glass we just augured up in there. Let's just see how it looks. Ah, you know what, though? I need to paint this first before I put these blocks in. I can't put those blocks in. Remember, we ran into that issue with the sides of those. Can't paint it. Boy, I guess blue. I guess blue is the color we're going to paint it. So let me get a paintbrush, paintbrush, paintbrush. Where are you at, paintbrush? There's my paintbrush. Yeah, I hope most of you like the blue. I like the blue. It's just different. It's just different. Now, is there a gold color? Yeah, there is a, well, it's like yellow. I don't really know that that's gold. Yeah. It'd be cool to have some type of a chrome color. Some type of a chrome color. to put in there, and I could do black and gold. That's my old high school colors. Black and gold. Could have even done something cooler here. I'm almost done with spending time with it, but I could have done something with some different color, some different kind of glass blocks out there. The ramps, you know what I mean? I could have done something like that. Well, that's all color where I'm going to stick the glass now, so we're good to go with that. Oh! I saw it before I ever even clicked on the button. That's how bad my reaction times are tonight, folks. I'm so late. If that had been another player, I would be dead, my friends. I would be dead, dead, dead. All right, so advanced placement. Well, man's getting really hungry. Wonder what that would look like. I know we've already put the glass in there, but yeah, that's kind of smooth. You know, that's kind of smooth. Oh, you didn't do that, Grand Spartan, but you did. I don't have a lot of these to be playing around with, you know. I paint anywhere. I was just having a conversation with someone about this today on the channel. I forgot the name, but they appreciate, you know, trying to give me advice. I said to use the paint all sides option, but that's only available in if you have the I don't know, the creative or the debug mode, one of the two or both. I don't know, but that is that only option. Someone told me that on the stream one day, and someone corrected them, said no, you can't do that. Has to be you have to be in the debug or the creative mode to do that. So I almost don't like that now that I'm looking at it. I almost think I need to take this block down right here, these three down, and make it the same width as the hallway. You know what I mean? Something like see what that looks like now. The same thing here. Almost need to take these down before they dry. Well, that wouldn't look right at the top, would it? Matches up on that side. We'll figure out something else to do here in the corner. Or we might not even do anything. We might just leave it like that. Might just leave it like that. Nice, pretty blue. Pretty blue. All right. Yeah, that's a little more acceptable. We could have even really gone to there, where that block just dried all the way across to the glass. But we're matched up with the hallway width with the glass there, and now we're matched up there. And we have this one layer right there that goes across. So I don't know. I don't know what you think. I just kind of came up with it on the fly, but it's different, and I think it's better than what we had before. We could still stick that in down there for a little, you know, transitional curve right there to match up the inside and the outside. But anyway, that sort of be my take on it. We need to duplicate that again on the opposite side, which we can do. Let me see how many blocks, how many glass blocks do we use there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we need to make a few more of those. Let's fire up this forge and do that. Let's go ahead and make 20 of those. If that's what we're going to go with, I'll even need more than that, but what was it down to? 460 was lead. You know what? We had all that lead. We used it up. Can you believe we used all that lead? How many stacks did I have? What, 6 stacks or something like that? I had a lot. It's all gone. Just bulletproof glass. Just a bulletproof glass. That's how quickly it goes away, folks. Yeah, so that looks a little better. I like it. I think that's a better way of going. And once we get our lighting installed, I could actually go all the way down. So light, block, 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 light, block, 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 light. Light, block, 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 light. It's not going to work out coming from that way because they're different lengths, but we'll figure out something. Maybe light ends right there. And yeah, it's not going to be even on the two sides because the length's not the same. That's all right. Let me take a bite of some meat stew and get a sip of some goldenrod tea, folks. Well, that only took me up to 87% drinking or eating that meat stew. I was almost completely starved. Might as well eat one more and get all topped off so we have plenty of time to build without being bothered by that. Now, we'll have to go fix up the outside. That'll be a finishing touch out there and how we do that. I already see, I think, how I want to do it. Don't forget, this lighting is all going away. We're changing that. We're changing that. But look at how good it looks with the lighting in here as far as not the lights themselves, but the lighting that it provides. Yeah, that's a decent amount. This ran out of fuel. Son of a gun, Spartan. You don't have any fuel in here. Do I have any fuel in one of these chests? I don't think I do. I'd have to go back over. Take that. And stick it in there and fire that back up again. So I want to be able to make more rebar is really the only thing I need. Boy, it's dark in here. So, let me run back over and count this out again so I can match the other side with this side. I think it was right there, right? I think it was right there. Corner and then one out is where I augured down. But just so we have them all the same, they're all symmetrical here. We had the corner. So we have a 3-space corner. 3-space from the wall corner. And I came back 1 from that corner. 1 from that corner. Let's do the same thing over here. So it'd be right there. Right there. Let's all get this stuff down. Got some more glass for the forges. That's for show. Yeah, it was a first attempt. You know, I look at things and I think about it. And I have to look at it a few times sometimes to really kind of soak in what it is that I'm trying to do, what I want to do. And what I really wanted to do is make it more like the transition that we have going into each and every room. And that's not what I had accomplished there. I made a kind of cool looking corner. You know, it was sort of cool. Sort of cool. But not really. Ooh, we want to leave that. We want to leave that. And don't ever forget, too, to paint this stuff before I install the blocks again. Let me go ahead and repair my auger so I get maximum augerage. That's all done there. I think I need to take it back one more block, though, with the glass and stuff, right? Let me take a look at this other side one more time, just to make sure before I start tearing out more blocks. We don't have unlimited supplies here, so 3, 4, 5 to the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 would be the corner block. All right. Right there is where we want to take out this place right here. Hopefully. If not, well, whoopsie, we'll fix it. Now we're going to make that a solid block. Right there. And take all this down and we'll throw it up in the forge. Yeah, we want to get this thing the way we want it. I know I'm limited on time, but I'm going to try to just go overtime now on these recordings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th. So we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to take this one out right here. I'm a surgeon with the auger. I could do a brain transplant with this thing, folks. I don't know if it's ever been done, but I could do it with the auger. Alright, I think that corner block actually could have stayed, right? But that's alright. That's alright. Alright, alright, alright. There, and well, we did the curves. Did these blocks right here. Let me transition to simple. Oh, you. Same rotation there. This one gets that rotation. This one gets that rotation, and then keep that on a simple rotation. Whoops. Oh yeah. And then go ahead and upgrade those. And I don't know why I left that block there. That's kind of funny, the paint just chips away. The way the paint chips away. Alright. Pretty sure that's how we did the other side. Just sort of mimicked it. Pretty sure that's how we did it. And then we put one of these in. Oh, let's do a simple there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I go too high? 1, 2, and then that block up there is how we did it. Oh, darn, Spark. No. Don't go destroying that yet. Think about it. Think about it. I want to do advanced placement on these. And rotation, rotation, rotation. Boy, it's late. It's late, but I'm really trying to just pump this out, folks. You have to bear with me here for the next week or so as I get as much of this done as I can. Joel just released another video And I can't imagine they're too far off. Couple months at the most, you know. And I don't want to be caught with this base being half done. As much time as we put into it here on this series, I want to get it done. It's priority right now. I didn't go high enough on that one. That's okay. And let's go copy rotation. And whoop, put you there. Copy that rotation and put you there. And we're going to go advanced. Go eyeball this thing one more time. Feel like there's something I'm missing here. Something I'm missing. I could have almost taken out these blocks too. You know what I mean? These concrete blocks. I could have almost left those out. Now that I look at the other side, it just made that all glass on the corner. You know? Wonder how that would look. Wonder how that would look if I did that. It would leave that corner pillar. We would need this in here. Let's try it. Let's just try it and see. We'll try to one side. Let's repair it first and clean it up. And take that out, put this in. Okay, something like that, you know? What does that look like coming down the hallway? What it looks like is that I need to take this block out right here, these three and these three, to make that look right. You know what I mean? Since we went 4 wide with it right there. Now we do a 4 wide over here. Let's do both of them now, because I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of the big window right there on the corners. Be able to see out, see the ground. You can see the ground right there. It's kind of cool. Trying not to hit that bulletproof glass. This auger's wanting to jump up on me. I would have, see, that's another thing, you know, I would have never noticed that without having done the other side now. I would have never noticed that that didn't look right. But I almost feel like I need to take these blocks out above here now and redo that with glass as well. Let's go make a few more of these glass blocks. I say let's make about 50 because I tell you what, this forge over here, let's get some more of this glass up in it. Where was that glass? 1838. Fuel right here. I'll just stick 100 so it doesn't burn out anytime soon. Oh, it's already 76 in there. All right. All right. Split that up. Bulletproof glass block. We can make 149. Let's just make 50. Let's make 50 of those. And nice. Yeah, I know some of you enjoy this. Some of you enjoy the building and seeing how I do what I do when I do what I do. Some of you don't. Someone told me that the other day. Oh, I just detest when you build block by block. It's like, man, you know, that's kind of what the channel's based around. Brandon Spartan likes to build. I'm a builder. Brandon Spartan, the builder. Boom, 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 boom. You can tell I have a mini Spartan if I know that song. Props to you if you can throw that up in chat down below what song that is. I'm sorry if you knew it. All right, do that. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Well, look at it from this way. Yeah, yeah. Well, no. I was looking at it from the right way. Now that looks proper. That looks proper. We'll figure it out, folks. We'll get it all figured out eventually. But once I get this, I can just finish up that one corner we're working on now. And I have 2 more of these to do once we build 2 more hallways. And it will be looking jam up and jelly tight. The nice soothing sounds of the birds as I make happy little brush strokes, ladies and gentlemen. Now what you gonna do? You're gonna look right. Have ourselves a proper looking corner. What do we do though? The black on the outside, and we had the blue on the inside. Well, something like that, and then the medicine cabinet. I'm just curious what the corner will look like once we paint a little bit of this. Might not paint the wall, but get this painted. I wouldn't necessarily need a transitional corner piece there now. I could put an angled bulletproof glass block in there, make it a little more smooth, but I wouldn't necessarily need that. So that's what it would look like as we're coming into it. Let's make this blue. Oh yeah, I can paint that. I was like, no, I have to auger another block out. Whew. All right. Boy, it's all peaceful and quiet here on the Grand Spartan YouTube network. So it look a little something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. I know it's not rounded from the inside, but from the outside, it's rounded. You know, from the outside, it's rounded. You can't see it, but it is. I promise you. I promise you it is. The only thing is not is that corner right there, and we'll fix that. I already have an idea how I want to do that, so we will get that looking all pretty and proper. Nice. Well, let me take a few more looks at it here, and we're going to try to duplicate this on the opposite side. Of course, I need to get my whatever bulletproof glass I might have out of this forge. How much does that made? 8, 9. That'll give me like one side I can finish out. And I could probably go ahead and do the flooring in here. I don't know that I'm going to need much more storage. You know, I don't keep a lot of stuff. I don't keep a lot of stuff at all. And that's just a bunch of storage right there. I only need a certain amount of chest up in here. Up in here. This all painted out. I think I'm doing this right. One short, little peephole. Shoot out there. Something like that. And then we had our piece there. Piece there. And we did these. This block right here. I'll go to simple. And I did a solid block at the top. Solid as a block. Cover up that gap. You know what? Yeah, I would have to have that. I was going to say I could go the curve block all the way up because I cover the gap from the outside, but I can't do that because bulletproof glass has to connect to it. Or some type of block would have to connect to it, so we couldn't do that. But I think that's right. I think I just duplicated what I had on the other side. So 4, 4, and then we'll have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That's all done. Go ahead and get it painted so I don't forget and come in here half asleep and first thing in the morning or whatever. And you know what I mean? I just be plopping down blocks, not paying attention. Someone will say, Spartan, you forgot to paint that before you put all the blocks in place. Say, yeah, common thing here on this channel, folks, with the hours that the Grand Spartan tries to pull, documenting what he does on the game. Well, hopefully today's episode's been a bit relaxing. You know, my voice is kind of calm and soothing today, and a nice chirping of the birds in the background. Should have had that turned up louder, maybe even. So you can enjoy the sounds of nature as the Grand Spartan paints happy little brush strokes. The chirping of the birds. Picture the wind blowing in your hair. All right. So that's done. That corner is done as well. I kind of like it. You know, I kind of like it. I think it's better. It's much better than what we had. I think it's much better than what we had, and it accomplished what I was trying to do. I was trying to make that a whole separate thing from the rest of the base. I didn't want it to, you know, I wanted that piece to be, that corner piece to be a kind of an addition, like a room that, you know, how we did our forge room and how we attached it to the Horde bunker. Boy, there are just so many things I'm going through my mind right now. So many things I need to do to this base to get it the way I want it. You know, we have the shotgun turrets to rework. Have all that concrete out there to place down. All of the rooms still need to be finished. I need to get a business glass block to put in right there. Replace that. So yeah, that'll look nice. That'll look real nice coming down to the corner right there. It's nice and rounded on the inside. It's shame we couldn't do it on the outside, but it's okay. I think it'll look better with the glass block in there the way we have it instead of putting concrete in a curved piece. That's not important at all. Well, while I'm here, let me jump down. See if I can jump down without breaking my... Oh boy. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn off always run. Oh, Grand Spartan, your mistakes were made. I'll remember that soon enough, folks. It won't take many more of those to come through here for me to remember to change that. You know what? That was a dud. That was no dud. Oh, yeah, see right here? This is what I was talking about last episode, how I had to trench down 2 blocks and see how I have the square on the bottom. That's going to have to be one of those 100 pillars, because if we make it even with the platform here, we're going to have to dig down an extra block. So out here, that's fine where it's at there. Let's paint this blue. But up there, let me build my way up there and see what I can do with this area right here. I could do, let's do a simple, not copy, rotation, do a simple. Oh, that is simple. So I have to do advanced to place it on the side. Come on now. Get it the way I want it. You know the way I want it. You know how I like it. All right, there we go, right there. All right, let's get this thing painted real quick, and we'll probably call it an episode. I see that it's already been an hour. All right, let me build my way on up a little higher. Get down on it like that. And jump. Oh, my goodness, I almost fell off the edge. Uh-huh. I go over and do the same thing to the other side and get it all prepped up and looking pretty as well, so we can appreciate our work for the day. I see what we've done and how it looks, and if it is something we approve of, and if not, we'll tear it down and start over. We'll do it again. We'll do it until we get it right. I don't want to leave something that's not to our liking here. Blue. See how it all blends in now? You're looking at it right here. I have that kind of a square block to make the transition, but I think it's all right. I think, from here when you're looking at it, it doesn't look that bad. It would look very weird. What we need, Fun Pimps, if you're listening, is we need one of these rounded blocks like this, but that has an extra direction on it, so we could go like a L shape, an L-shaped curve block. An L-shaped curve block is what we need to make that look perfect. Not going to paint the pillars because all the pillars need to be upgraded to steel at some point. So we'll worry about that later when we get everything upgraded to steel. Then we'll worry about painting. See what I was telling you about how easy it is to paint this place? How I can stand down here on the ground and, ooh boy, I want to take that out. I don't need that anymore. I can just stand down here on the ground and paint the whole thing, except for the top, and we just build up there. But that was easy, too, because you just get up on the top and run along and paint the entire top. You do the bottom first and then the top. Didn't take any time. I thought it was going to take like hours to do that. And I was really surprised. I said, wow, this thing has such a reach. Look at that. I can reach that all the way over there. Has such a reach on it that you don't need to. So that's what the completed look would be right there, folks. It would have its own little separate room. I don't know about lighting for this room. I don't know if we'll do lighting in that room or not. I could make the corner block some type of a light. We'll have to figure out that when we're inside looking at it. But that would be its own little kind of room off to itself. That's what I was trying to accomplish last time, and I just didn't build it up one extra block like the other rooms. Instead of building up there with a block, let me just run through the forge room here and go in that way. And this thing's going to bother me until I get it fixed. Do I have enough concrete? Do I have any concrete in my inventory? Look at that. 2 clicks and it looked like it was about to fall apart. Run back around. Grab 23 of those. Yeah, that's looking nice. Nice and nice. I like it. But I'll do the same thing, I'll paint it without documenting it. I won't make you all sit through the paint job because that is, it's a little tedious and it's kind of a slow part of the game when I'm painting. I enjoy it. It's nice and relaxing for me. I have a good time painting now. I said the other day I'm getting soft in my old age, I guess. Older I get, the softer the Grand Spartan is. Not going to have enough to finish that out, but put in what we can put in. But that's what it looks like there. So nice, nice, nice. I feel a lot better about that and the way it looks from the outside. And it's still kind of that bubble shape like you see. You can't see it from in here. It's not that bubble shape, but from the outside it is. And that's what I was trying to accomplish because we come walking up or riding up on the base on our mini bike. We want it to look all uniform. And it looks almost like what it looks over there when it transitions into that horde bunker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it there today. I'm going to run back over here to the base real quick. And I'm going to do this little thing right here for us real quick. It's always neat to appreciate our work at the end of the day. Every once in a while. Build up here and be able to see what it is that we've accomplished and kind of how it's looking, how the build's coming along. Oh, I didn't paint that. Before we end the episode, I got to paint that inside piece. I painted the other side, I think, but I did not paint this one. That's why I was talking about how easy it is just to get up on the top and just paint the whole thing, and you can get down here and get it like that. This brush has the perfect range. It really does. I also didn't add that curve block in there, did I? Let's add that real quick. Let's add that curve block in there. I'm going to have to click about 40 dozen times now. And I need to paint down below as well. Did not paint down below it. That's okay. I'll give the base an entire once over when we get it to the completed stage. And that needs to be black. Let's see if I can make this jump. Okay, I painted that side. I guess I must have missed it. Don't you see me, Screamer Lady? You're a mean Screamer woman. All right, well, there it is, folks. That's what she's looking like. And see how that matches that. Ooh, I missed another spot. Look at the paint right there. Oopsie. But that's how it looks. So you can see over there, without the glass being completed, but how it all sort of matches up. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. We'll have to make 2 more hallways. We'll do one from this side going there, and one from that side going there. And once I get the hallways done, then we can start doing the detail work. Like we can work out what we're going to do with the shotgun turrets over there underneath. A lot of things like that we can take care of. It's kind of hard to see with the rain and the fog. But ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your support and hanging out each and every day. You have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. I will see you next time.